Hey guys, so we are now in the 11th episode of Sharpe, known as Sharpe's Mission, and yeah, I'm really just wanting to get into it, so before I do, I just want to say if you enjoy my content and, want to help me out in any way, shape, or form, feel free to please like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me out a lot. Now with that said, and now without any further ado, let's get to it, shall we? Let us watch Sharpe's Mission.
Where did you last see Lieutenant Graham, Pope?
It was somewhere around here, Major Brancer. I weren't really watching too close on account of frogs all around us, cutting and stabbing. That's when I got this, sir. When I woke up, it was dark. The rest of the patrol were dead, Lieutenant Graham was missing. And I came looking for you, sir.
That's Graham.
The booker's using him as bait.
No!
I'll go.
No. I'll go Sharpe.
Calling fire!
Ooh.
Major Brand!
Oh. Yo.
Major Brand. Allez, vite! Major! No!
Oh. Dang, off the bat, I guess a traitor. Usually they like to do some mysteries, I noticed. Like when we had traitors in the past in this show, usually there's like some mystery, but I guess they're already setting this guy up to be like perhaps in league, in bed with the French, so interesting.
He's got it. Steady.
Bagman, water. Lieutenant.
It's too late, I'm afraid, Sharpe.
You did your best, sir.
Hmm.
You did more than your best.
What a hero. 3 years later. Yo. Yeah, there's a lot of time skips, but usually it's implied, like, in between episodes, like, alright, like, years have passed, like, but, yeah, I always wondered, sometimes in episode it feels like events happen maybe, like, a day or after, but then I catch, like, oh, it's been weeks, so I was like, oh, snap, like, yeah, this is the first time they actually tell us how many years have passed. Oh, man.
Time to get up. Don't you hear your bugle?
Bothers you, does it? Suppose I put something in your ear so you can't hear it.
Stop it!
Bagpipes could be worse.
I hate the bugle because I hate the army. Because I hate the war.
We all hate the war.
No, you don't. You love it.
I'm a soldier.
What will you do when you go home, Richard? You'll still be a soldier. But there won't be a war. And if there's no war, then you won't be happy. What will you do all day?
You know, I actually kind of have a fascination with like characters' stories where like someone, you know, is at home or at ease in the war and then goes home. And, you know, you often hear like in real life tragedies, like people who are not able to fully adjust to civilian life, you know, PTSD and whatnot. And I find it such a interesting concept to like explore because Sharpe, you know, is a guy who's been in the army for a long time. It's what he's best at, fighting, going on all these adventures and missions, and then just the idea of just going home and being a farmer or finding some job just by idea. Like it's kind of hard to imagine Sharpe in that way, you get me? Seems like a guy who maybe would miss it. Maybe someone who actually secretly loves what he does, you know? Like, I don't know, I find that, I've seen that concept popped up, like, you know, the Rambo movies, though I actually read the novel, and though it's much darker, and the character of Rambo is nothing like Sylvester Stallone's version, much more, yeah, not as heroic at all, but there is, I remember when I was looking at that book, there was times where when he was killing those pursuing him, he just thought, man, I missed the war, like, I missed this, like, you know, and I think that can kind of be attributed with something like that, because I do think most people come back, especially who've been in war, to some degree, or changed. I don't think anyone ever, well, I shouldn't say that, but I don't know, a lot of times I hear a lot of people are changed, so I feel like Sharpe is an interesting guy, like, imagining if he would even be content. You know, and there are some, like, you know, with the Odyssey, the story of Odysseus as he's trying to get home through all his adventures, some, like, tellings and original interpretations, like, Madeline Miller's tellings as Odysseus comes back but completely screwed up after everything he's been through, paranoid, sort of tyrannical, and someone who's just, I think one of the lines of the novel, if I'm remembering correctly, is you know, war brought out the true him. He was a schemer and a tactician, and coming home, just he wasn't the same. I don't know. I'm going on this large thing because I am interested in like where Sharpe's story ends, and you know how he's going to just settle down, and if he could, or because again he seems like oddly at home, and this is what he's best at, fighting. So it's almost hard to just imagine him just being, you know, going back to just Monday civilian life or what he would do. I think that's what I've always been interested in. Where does his story end? How does it end, you know? Sorry, I went on that long spiel. It's just I find that story, like when I've come across it, the soldier away from the war and just how they adapt. Sometimes, a lot of times, they focus on the sad part, you know, veterans being mistreated, which obviously has happened in real life, being unable to adjust to civilian life. You know, that's a lot of the realistic ones, and there are other ones where it's like they're looking for some type of new adventure, or, you know, kind of miss to some degree what they've been through, despite, you know, war being awful. So yeah, that's just something. It's just um a story, or like a character um idea that I find fascinating, and I wouldn't mind it being explored with Sharpe himself.
Well, I'll do what every other officer does. What every other husband does. Whatever that is.
I'll tell you what they do, Richard. They ride, they hunt, they gamble, they play cards, they look after their gardens, their dogs, their libraries. They wine and dine and make polite conversation. They cut a figure in society.
Is that why you married me, Jane? Got to figure in society. Thought you loved me for what I am.
You know I love you. And you know I love you for yourself. I just picture you at my mind's eye back home, and I wonder how you'll fit in. And will you be happy making polite conversation about art and literature?
I mean, will I be able? So, what does this fellow Wordsworth do when he's home?
What do you think he does?
Paints? Oh, you bloody fool, Sharpe. Should have known he was a philosopher.
Richard, I'm a stupid, silly snob. Can you forgive me?
Can I forgive you over there?
Yeah, none of that sounds like Sharpe talking about art and literature, unless it's a good action novel. I think Sharpe would read those. Art and literature and playing high society. I guess it's easy to forget that Jane was from a well-off family, at least as much as we got told last episode. Like, the Simerson family seems well off. Which I'm pretty sure someone said last episode, so, you know, definitely she's no stranger to, I guess, no stranger to higher living, to some degree, at least of a better class than Sharpe, who we keep establishing ain't no gentleman. Did not come from high places, and everything he's achieved has just been through his merit and skill in war. So yeah, they definitely have a difference there, and I guess them being together is sort of motivational, but there are differences with that I'm starting to kind of pick up what she just brought up. Yeah, there are some things I guess Sharpe can't achieve due to his birth and his blood and whatnot, but he is a war hero at this point, you know, with the eagle at Talavera and his many accomplishments. So Sharpe, I feel like, would definitely have a really good name, definitely at home, right? Yeah, he would at least be renowned and have a good name. I'm not sure what doors that would open back in, you know, home, but when we did get to London, people did take note of him. So that's has to count for something. But still, I guess it is something I am thinking about.
Major Sharpe? Major Sharpe?
Do your duty, Richard. I'm going to bathe.
What is it, Alice?
Beg your pardon, Major Sharpe, but you're to report to General Wellington's tent at 9 o'clock.
That? What are you doing?
Just carrying out orders, sir. Nosey told us to fraternise with the local population.
Well, in future, when you fraternise with the local women, make sure they're women over 40.
I'll think of that, sir.
Alice,
Sir?
have you heard of somebody Wordsworth?
Oh, yes, sir. William Wordsworth. He's a poet.
He's not a philosopher.
No, sir. Is that all, sir?
Morning, Ramona. Thanks for these. Something the matter? Something to do with Patrick?
Can't tell you?
Yeah, of course you can.
Things are no good in bed between Patrick and me.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you know,
I just love that Sharpe is everyone's like marriage counselor and like therapist. And just basically he's everything for everyone. This poor guy.
all of his ups and downs.
Not me. No ups, no downs.
Steady on.
Look, Patrick Harper, my husband, making a fool of himself over a gypsy girl. You know what I like to do to her?
Yeah, I'm leaving. Yeah, same. You know, that's the only thing me and Sharpe have in common. A lot of people confide in us for literally no reason. Like back when when I was in school and stuff, people would just start talking to me about their problems, about their relationships, and I never asked. I never cared to ask. But yeah, a lot of people would confide in me, and I would just talk to them, and well, more listen because I was like, oh wow, that's the only thing I have in common with Sharpe. People just confide in us with their issues for some reason. I guess I am a bit flattered that people thought I was trustworthy for all that. But, yeah.
Général Calvet, je suis colonel Cresson. J'ai des ordres de l'empereur.
Des champignons. Je lui apprends à connaître ceux qui sont venimeux.
Mes ordres sont très clairs.
Mais je vois, l'empereur veut que vous capturez le Major General Ross, le chef des services secrets de Wellington. Comment allez-vous faire?
J'ai une idée.
Bravo. Gaston!
Oh.
Gaston! Les canards! Vous apprenez vite. Peut-être bien que vous allez voir nous le prendre, ce Major General Ross.
Avec votre aide, Général Calvé.
Je sais, l'empereur me demande de vous donner toute assistance.
Ross est un vieux renard. Il faut un appât de taille pour le faire sortir de son trou. Je l'ai trouvé. Mais naturellement, tout dépend de vous, mon général.
I dare say I shall see you at supper some night, Mr. Shellington.
I do hope so, my dear lord. I do hope so.
Ah, there you are, Sharpe. I want you to meet Mr. Clarence Shellington of the London Gazette. This is Major Sharpe, one of our most, one of our officers.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Major Sharpe. Have you done anything heroic?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Shillington.
My lord.
Sharpe. Shame on you, Ross. Should have had him stopped at the port.
Poor fellow just wants to give you a puff for the public back home, my lord.
Puff? Rubbish. Have a look at that, Sharpe.
It's from Colonel Brand, Sharpe. You know Colonel Brand, don't you?
Yes, sir. I was with him in the ambush that won him his promotion, sir.
Well, that ambush created quite a stir in London, as did your report. Prince Regent himself got to hear of it, and Brand did rather well from it. He raised a special reconnaissance troop. Brand's boys, they call themselves. They spend their time far behind the French lines, stirring up trouble, making mischief. That's no matter to me. This is what matters to me. This report, if it's true, could help us change the course of the war.
Sir?
Brand believes he's located General Calvé's main powder magazine. It's in the Rocher cave system, 30 miles behind the French lines. What do you say to that, Sharpe?
Let's blow it up, sir.
How would you rate Brand as a field officer?
One of the best I've ever seen, sir.
Then you won't complain if he commands this mission.
Of course not, sir.
You think you and Brand can blow the French powder magazine, do you?
Yes, sir.
You're a damn fool, Sharpe.
Thank you, sir.
Only one man in the British Army can blow the Rocker powder magazine, and that is Major S. Pycroft. And Pycroft won't blow it for us.
Why not, sir? Presumably still a serving officer.
He's a serving officer with half his face missing and his left hand as well.
What happened to him?
Pycroft and another officer were working on a bomb. The other officer made a mistake on the fuse. Pycroft spends his time in the desert as an exploring officer.
Who was the other officer, sir?
I was.
Dang. That's rough.
I want you and Ross to set out at dawn tomorrow and fetch Major Pycroft back to camp. Dismissed.
Sir.
Oh, and Sharpe, I'd be obliged if you'd show that fellow Shellington round the camp. I can't spare another officer.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Sharpe, you better brace yourself. He's a poet.
Poet, sir. My wife will be delighted.
Really? Personally, I'd rather call for the surgeon and have him cut off my goddamn foot with a saw. Dismissed.
Sir.
We're wasting our time, sir. Pycroft won't touch explosives.
Then you'll have to make him, Ross.
Why me, sir?
Because you know how to hurt him.
Wow.
You and Pycroft were close, eh, Ross?
We were good friends, sir.
Just like you and me, Ross, eh? Find him.
No.
Colonel Brandt, so far so good. Now you must convince Wellington to send Ross with you on the mission. Bloody gypsies. They'll have seen us, merde.
Papa! Papa!
Dang.
Bring the horse.
Poor lady.
I have to persuade Pycroft to use explosives again, which he's sworn not to do. On top of that, he's going to be at the beck and call of your hero, that bugger Brand.
Brand's a brave man, sir. I've seen him in action.
Yes, well, he's been out there by himself for a good few years. Every time he comes back to the camp, he's a hero. Gone to his head, Sharpe. He's law unto himself. From what I hear, sometimes he is outside the law.
Maybe he uses rough methods, but he gets results. So do you.
And just like you do, huh, Sharpe?
Well, maybe I do, Sharpe. But I don't take pleasure in it.
You're a damn liar.
You'll have to wait this time, Ross.
Come on, Pycroft, you old buzzard.
You and Pycroft were good friends, weren't you?
Just like you and me, Sharpe.
Yes, sir.
Though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I shall fear no evil. Receive, O Lord, the souls of these poor unknown gypsies, and send down thy vengeance upon their murderers. En el nombre del Padre, y del Hijo, y del Espíritu Santo.
Amen.
Amen. Dear Lord, what are you going to do for this poor girl? There he is, sir.
Ah, that's him, all right. Well, I'll be damned. Septimus has got a girl with him.
Septimus.
Silly, ain't it?
Good God, he'll never make it.
Best I can do is down one of them, sir. What about the other four?
Septimus will think of something.
Ooh. That's cool. It's funny, I mentioned earlier that he had sworn off. Never mind. Point is, it's cool he has explosives on hand, though.
Good to see you, Septimus.
Wish I could say the same.
Major Sharpe.
Thank you, Sharpe. Good shot.
Sir.
You're probably wondering why I called you in from the hills, Pycroft.
No, I'm not wondering. You want me to blow something up? The answer is no. I don't use explosives anymore.
They fooled me back there, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Those explosives are for my personal use.
Who's the girl?
She's a gypsy. Her parents were murdered. She's too frightened to tell me what happened.
Oh, you've got gypsies back at the camp. She can stay with them tonight. Gypsies look after their own.
So they do, Hector. We could all profit from that example. Especially when cutting fuses.
Oh yeah, he's still bitter about it. To be fair, I'd also be bitter if I had my face and arm blown off, but again, definitely wasn't from a place of malicious intent. No doubt a big mistake, but a mistake, you know.
After you, Hector.
You know what's really messed up? Okay, the new gypsy characters we introduced are really interesting. I wonder what they're gonna go with that like thread. But you know what's really messed up? My mom told me a story that when she was a kid, my grandpa used to mess with her by saying that I'm sorry, this is my grandpa would tell my mom that she was a gypsy and that he had found her in like a cabbage patch or something, and that, you know, the other gypsies had left her behind. It was really messed up. And so my mom was like, oh, when I was a kid it really messed me up. I thought I was like an adopted gypsy, but now my grandpa was just messing with her. I don't know why, just the moment gypsies popped up, I just thought of that story, which made me laugh.
I'm tired and I'm thirsty. Take me home.
Who is that?
Well, that's Pycroft. And his gypsy girl.
Why is he wearing that awful hood?
Maybe because he's twice that age. I think I should get one of them.
I see. She recognizes them as the two guys who murdered. Oh, that's gonna be probably a big part in exposing him, right?
Welcome to Wellington's camp, Colonel Brand.
Sharpe, isn't it? I mean, Major Sharpe, I beg your pardon. You've risen in the ranks.
So have you, sir.
Congratulations, Major.
Thank you, sir.
And who is this good-looking woman?
I introduce my wife. This is Jane Sharpe, sir.
I'm pleased to meet you, ma'am. May I say you are as beautiful as your husband is brave.
Bravery is a subject on which I hear you speak with some authority, Colonel Brand.
My fame follows me like a bucket tied to a dog's tail, milady. Makes a great deal of noise, but is damned inconvenient.
Oh, bon mot. I must make a note of that.
This is Mr. Clarence Shellington, sir. He works for the London Gazette. He wants to write about you, sir.
Your servant, Shellington.
May I make an appointment to speak to you on behalf of my readers, sir?
Why not do it over dinner? May I invite you two gentlemen to dine tonight? What do you say, Colonel Brand?
I accept, madam. But I warn you, I'm a simple soldier. No fancy dishes. All I require is a good claret.
And you, Mr. Shellington?
Bread and water, and your company, madam, would suffice.
By the way,
Okay.
Sharpe, where can my men find water well away from camp?
You're not camping in the main line, sir?
No, my men keep themselves to themselves. It's a matter of morale.
Well, you'll find fresh water and good shelter behind those trees, sir.
Good. Thank you.
Damn it, Jane, they're dining with us tonight.
Yeah, I think that actor is Mark Strong, who I recognize from the movie. What's that movie? Kick Butt or something? I know the name, I just don't like cursing. But yeah, that's kind of what I know him for. And like the fight scenes he had with the child. You should watch the movie, it's hilarious. But that's kind of like what I know Mark Strong for and other stuff, but that's like the main one. Great actor.
Who's going to organise the cooking? We're going to have to find somebody who knows all about bloody frog dishes. Which fork goes with which knife.
Of course we shall.
Yeah, I think you should leave that part to your wife, Sharpe. Let her handle that.
What's going on? If I find any of you near this gypsy girl again, I'll confine you to camp for a year. Now clear it off, the lot of you. Harris. As you were, Harris. Now, I'm having some guests for dinner tonight. How would you like to be chef? Eh? Serve at table, talk frog, a little la-di-da. Eh?
Not very much, sir. But if you give me Conchita's apple...
That's how it started in the Garden of Eden, Harris.
Buenos dias, senorita.
Senora, not senorita. And I have a child.
But it's not mine.
Ramona?
See you again, senorita.
So who's that ugly buzzard?
How should I know? Never saw him before.
You never saw him before? Well, by God, you've been doing some winking and twinkling for a married woman.
Married woman, me. No, for 2 months, I have no ups, no downs.
Oh my gosh.
We are here. 60 miles north, this river marks the boundaries of our forces. 30 miles north of the river is the Rocha Fort and powder magazine housing General Calvert's supplies. 50 miles to the east is General Calvert's main camp. Now, our task is simple: to move north, Capture the fort, blow the powder magazine, and make it back to camp before Calvert's men can intercept us over the mountains.
Congratulations, Brand. It's ambitious and it's rather impressive.
There is one thing, sir. It seems a pity to blow the fort without making a full inventory.
You mean for intelligence purposes?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. General Calvet is rumored to have gathered his stores as well as his ammunition at the fort. An inventory would give us an accurate picture of Napoleon's intentions in the whole area.
Perhaps I should go on the mission, sir. Sniff around the fort, make a full survey of the stores, put it all together, would give us a glimpse into Calvet's mind.
I would be risking my head of intelligence on nothing more than a rumor that the Rocher fort is the center of General Calvet's storage system.
Yes, sir, I think it might well be a risk worth taking, eh, Brand?
I can assure you, my lord, my information is never wrong.
Very well. Colonel Brand and his men will set out at dawn the day after tomorrow. They will scout one day ahead of the main body of infantry, to be commanded by Major Sharpe. Sharpe will also be responsible for the security of a small party of sappers and engineers, to be commanded by Major Pycroft.
Will that be all, sir? I've had a long journey and should like to make myself presentable enough to dine with Major Sharpe and his wife tonight.
I'm obliged to you for the information, Brand. Dismissed. Colonel Brand seems to think very highly of you, Sharpe.
Seems so, sir.
Well, don't let it go to your head. 1 minute you're showing poets round the camp, the next you're throwing dinner parties for distinguished senior officers. You're cutting quite a figure in society, Sharpe.
Thank you, sir.
Just like Jane wanted him to do. Already getting used to post-war life, Sharpie old boy.
Major Pycroft to see you, sir.
I respectfully request not to be assigned to this mission as explosives, officer, sir.
Request denied, Major Pycroft.
A man under duress may not do his best work, sir.
Let me make something clear to you, Pycroft. You have two choices. Either you blow up the Rocher powder magazine, or I'll return you to the regular army list and find an excuse to send you back to London. See how you like it walking around in your leather hood with children pointing at you in the street.
Dang.
Well?
I'll blow the magazine, sir.
Dismissed.
Wow. Yeah, dude's probably got a PTSD with like explosives and stuff, so yeah. I get it. Wellington's gonna do what he's gonna do, but ouch.
Sir.
What do you think, Ross?
Colonel Brand has offered us an interesting opportunity.
Can we exploit it?
Too early to say. I'll only find out by going on the mission.
By then it may be too late, Ross. Too late for you.
That's what you pay me for, sir.
May I compliment you on an excellent meal, my lady. It tasted all the sweeter since we've spent the last 6 weeks foraging for food behind enemy lines.
How wonderful to live like a gypsy. And what a good idea for a portrait. Would you sit for me, dear lady? Some rings, a scarf. Oh, please say you will. The Romanies are so romantic.
I'm sorry to hear you say that, Shellington. I myself hold no regard for the culture of the gypsy race.
Nor I. I merely meant that they were a good source of poetic inspiration.
I shall be glad to get myself up if you wish to paint my portrait. I'm sure Mr. Shellington's admiration of the Romany race is purely artistic.
Absolutely. Absolutely, my dear lady. How aptly put.
Surely you don't see gypsies as a suitable subject for poetry, Shellington?
The sublime is my only subject, Colonel Brand.
I'm glad to hear it. Soldiers should confine themselves to shooting. Poets should confine themselves to the sublime.
Pray, what do you think is the proper subject for painters?
I think painters should confine themselves to nature. Sunsets and such like.
You are a student of nature, sir?
Absolutely. Do you know why? Because I am a soldier. What's the first thing you notice about nature, Shellington? You notice that the strong animals survive and the weak fall away. That's how the world is. The strong survive and the weak die. That's how it should be. That way you breed a strong race.
Oh boy. that gives some insight already. Because so far he's been portraying himself pretty charmingly, you know, for the most part, but I think that gave away probably a big mindset he has in regards to the weak and the strong, and that it should be like that, like kind of like Darwin-esque, you know. So, yeesh. Also, Shellington gives me a creepy vibe. I don't know, it's the way he's like, yes, my lady. Like, I don't know why, just Shellington gives me a weird vibe.
Survival of the strongest is the principle upon which I conduct my troop. I work my men hard. Those that can keep up, I promote. Those that can't, I have no use for.
What about the wounded, sir? Wounded? In battle, sir, some men are killed, some survive, and some men are wounded. The wounded are always the greatest burden. What do you do about them?
We leave them, Sharpe.
Ooh.
This is war. War is no place for the weak.
It's a big change.
Change? What do you mean?
When I first met you, sir, you were trying to rescue a wounded man under fire.
Well, let's just say I felt lucky that day.
Out late, my little lady.
I'm not your little lady.
Oh, that's right, you're Sergeant Harper's little lady, but he don't treat you right, do he?
You would understand better what happened if you were married, Sergeant Pope.
Well, married? Me? Oh, no. I like to stay free as a bird.
What kind of bird?
A cuckoo. I like to lay my eggs in a nest and then it moves on. I love to lay an egg in your nest.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, snap.
I'm not a whore. I'm the wife of Patrick Harper.
Dang.
I'm sorry you can't stay longer, sir. I won't keep you from your bed.
Bed? I'm not for bed. I shall go back now and turn out the guard. I turn them out 3 times a night. Do it myself, keeps them on their toes.
Well, good night, sir.
Good night, Sharpe. Good night, milady. Till tomorrow, Shellington.
As Shakespeare says in Hamlet, good night, dear prince.
Your carriage awaits, Mr. Shellington.
It was so pleasant to have you here tonight, Mr. Shellington. To hear polite conversation, talk of poetry. I hope we will see you again.
I shall see you all night in my dreams.
Oh my god.
Dear lady.
Oh heck no. Oh bro, no. Is Shellington into her? Oh man. That's not. I mean, that's one thing. He gives me like a weird vibe. I'm more worried about like what Jane thinks, because as we've already established, she likes the finer things in life, talking about freaking poetry and, you know, and art and philosophy and all that stuff. And Sharpe ain't one for all that conversation. So, oh wait, but we have Harris here. Maybe like Sharpe can talk to Harris, since Harris is like incredibly like well read and educated, and you know, a big fan of Voltaire. Maybe Sharpe can get some pointers, and Sharpe will start quoting Voltaire and stuff and poetry. Maybe that's the solution to all this. Harris is the key to fixing Sharpe's you know, marriage conversation issues.
Wasn't it a wonderful evening?
Hmm.
May I be excused as soon as I put everything to rights, sir?
What's your rush, Alice?
I have an appointment with a young lady, sir.
I'll go to look to you then.
Mr. Shellington, sir.
Yeah, what about him, Alice?
Well, his quotation from Shakespeare was incorrect.
Ooh.
The phrase is from Hamlet, but it's not "Good night, dear prince."
Sweet prince.
It's "Good night, sweet prince."
Yeah, sweet. Oh, he's a false intellectual. Of course. Oh, this is it. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Harris is the key to fixing all this. Harris is going to use his intellect to help Sharpe point all the holes of Shellington and make Sharpe look smarter by comparison. Nailed it. I nailed it. I'm having fun, guys. I'm sorry. I'm having fun with this one.
What's your point, Alice?
My point, sir, is that Shellington does not know a lot about literature.
Ooh.
But he knows a lot about women.
Ooh. Nailed him. I love Harris.
Good night, dear prince.
Oh no. Yes, this is your opportunity, Sharpe. Correct her. Be like, it's actually Sweet Prince. I've read Hamlet myself.
Good night, sweet prince.
Conchita.
Oh no, poor Harris. I was like, finally Harris is gonna get a girlfriend, because, you know, so far it's been Sharpe and Harper, but... Oh, that's... oh, and we've already established Brand... Not Brand, is that his name? I feel like they keep saying... Brand? I think is... Mark Strong's characters. Point is, we've already established he thinks gypsies are not a great race, so racism, murdering gypsies, dang it all, it makes sense. Poor Harris.
Garrot. The Portuguese use it a lot. Your fellow Harris probably saw them do it when he was in Lisbon.
You think Alice could have done this, sir?
Well, it seems he was fond of one of the gypsies. He probably tried to make love to her. The others came along and he killed them all.
Dang. That is quite the accusation to make off the bat.
Who reported this murder?
I did, sir.
So Harris goes to a caravan in the dead of night, chokes her to death, and he calls you in? Makes sense to you, sir?
Does seem he may have been a bit hasty, Provost Marshal.
Thank you, sir.
I will have to arrange a court of inquiry, possibly a court-martial. In the meantime, this man will be confined to camp and will be in your care.
Good of you to go out on a limb like that, sir.
Forget it. Just as we must hope that Pycroft can forget his poor gypsy girl.
What gypsy girl was that, sir?
Wasn't Pycroft's gypsy girl murdered last night?
What makes you think that, sir?
I thought she was staying here with the others.
Hmm.
No, so she was staying with Pycroft last night, sir.
Ooh, that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to kill her. Oh, wow.
Lucky for her. So Pycroft got himself a gypsy. Who else would have him, eh? I'll be on my way, Sharpe. Call on my assistants anytime.
Thank goodness.
Thank you, sir.
You're in big bloody trouble, Harris.
I know, sir. Prima facie doesn't look good, sir.
Prima facie? What do you mean, prima facie?
Latin, sir. Prima facie, at first sight.
Oh, shut up, Harris. What have you got to say for yourself?
Nil desperandum, sir. Never say die.
Harris, until this matter is resolved, you're my responsibility. Now, while I'm on this mission, you will act as manservant to my wife.
You're letting a suspected murderer look after your wife, sir?
Harris, I am posting you to my household, as I will post you to a position on a battlefield.
Yes, sir.
The ring, sir. The ring.
Here I am, Colonel Brown, as we arranged.
That seems like an incredibly dangerous thing to do, to wear evidence of things you've done. Yeesh.
Well, this won't do at all. You must don a most heroic uniform and sit on a most heroic horse. The readers of the Gazette pay 2 pennies for my paper, sir, and they expect to see the sublime.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Shellington. I'll give your readers their money's worth.
Put it away, Pycroft. Sit down. I want you to put your mind to this, Pycroft. Last night, somebody came into the camp and killed 3 gypsies. A man and 2 women. No apparent reason.
Zara told me the men that killed her mother and father spoke English. She heard them shouting, and she's seen her parents' horses in this camp. They cut a ring from her mother's finger, shaped like a snake. She made a drawing of it for me.
Hmm.
When they discover their mistake, they'll come after her.
You can't take Zara on this mission with you, Pycroft. She can stay with Ramona. She'll be safe here.
Much obliged, Sharpe.
Sir!
Sharpe?
I'm concerned about this mission, sir.
Attempting to blow up a French powder magazine is reasonable cause for concern, Sharpe.
It's not that, sir.
Huh?
It's the man leading the mission that worries me.
You agreed to be second in command. You're questioning his lordship's orders?
No, sir.
Go back and prepare your men, Sharpe. Leave the thinking to me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sharpe's spider sensors are tingling. If there's one very consistent character trait with Sharpe, is that he's not deceived that easily. And he's not like, he catches on to like potential danger or like manipulation very quickly. So I think he's starting to get that vibe from, yeah, not only Shellington, but maybe Brand. There, yeah, you can see like the wheels working and him like wondering like, something's not right here, you know?
Don't worry, Harper. Your turn will come. Let's get him moving.
Company, shoulder, arms! Right, face! Left, wheel, quick, march!
And there Shellington is. Oh, heck no. No, I don't
J'ai
like
besoin de
that.
2 groupes. D'abord, un petit groupe de moutons.
Des moutons.
Des hommes qui n'ont pas envie de se battre.
Oh, alors là, c'est pas ça qui manque.
Deuxièmement, un groupe plus important. Des hommes avec du courage. Qui aimeraient qu'on leur offre une deuxième chance pour former une garnison. Tous ces hommes sont des déserteurs.
La guerre va mal, mon cher.
Comment distinguer entre les moutons et les brebis?
Les brebis? Ah oui, les moutons, les brebis. Ouais. Voilà vos moutons. Et voilà vos brebis.
Cresson's got the bait.
La France n'a plus besoin de vous, mes enfants. Vous êtes libres. Au revoir.
Alors, mes enfants,
I'm sorry about keeping you from the rest of the camp, but I have my reasons.
No need to apologize, Sharpe. I'm used to being on my own.
Same. Oh, not same.
Well, won't be on your own tonight.
Thank you, Sharpe.
Wow.
Brings back fond memories, eh? I beg your pardon, sir.
It's all right. Just keep an eye on them, right? Don't know who's about.
Don't you worry, sir. Me and this old lass, we'll look after him.
It is entitled Thinking of Tomorrow's Battle.
And to be called thinking of going home, Mr. Shillington.
The people who buy the Gazette want to read about the spirit of war, Major Sharpe, and that is what I'm here to sketch.
Spirit of war, eh? Very good.
Carry on, Mr. Shillington.
Good night, Major Sharpe.
Good night, sweet prince.
Congratulations, girl. You must be able to smell the garlic.
Yes, they were used as sacrifices for Brand to make him look. I'm starting to see now, like from the opening and perhaps this, that in cahoots with the French, they tend to put Brand in these situations to make him look more heroic, so he can get more clout and thus more higher places to be more effective. And that's clever. Very clever.
Je vous en supplie. Par pitié. Je vous en supplie. Faites pas ça.
frogs.
What is it? What is it? Let's stay back, Mr. Shillington. A few dead frogs down there. It's not a pretty sight.
Don't be silly, Mr. Sharpe. That's what I came to see. The spirit of war. The sights of war. The sounds of war.
Sounds of war, Mr. Shillington. You can hear the sound of war down there, all right. It's a very soft sound. And a very dirty sound.
Alarm! Halt! Stand still! Stay where are, lads! Stay back!
Pycroft.
Yeah. Yeah, not pretty, is it, Shellington? The sights of war.
You notice anything?
What, Sharpe?
There's no loss of on our side. Lots of red coats amongst them.
Hmm.
Brand's the only one ahead of us. Must have taken them by surprise.
Maybe. Hold your hand out, sir. Have a look at them, Pycroft.
What the devil are you looking for, Sharpe?
The man who ran the furthest. There he is. How do you think this man died?
He was slashed to death with a saber, for God's sake. What you playing at, Sharpe?
Take a closer look, sir.
Hmm. Yes. Just like the gypsies back at camp. And if Brandon's ahead of them, just the wheels are turning. They're onto him.
Ross?
What is it, Pycroft?
On the right, regulation powder issued to us. On the left, the powder issued to these poor buggers.
Hmm.
Just a pinch of powder. The rest was dust, sand, God knows what other rubbish. Whoever armed these poor devils knew they were going to die here. They didn't have a chance.
Dang.
This was slaughter.
All right, what's going on? Nobody could have set up a massacre like this without working with the French. Bad powder, no British casualties.
Stop.
It's all a bloody fraud.
Mm-hmm.
It's Brand, isn't it?
Yes. Sharpe is on it. Like, it all adds up, bro.
To be. And you knew all along. You and bloody Wellington.
Yeah, we had our suspicions.
You
Sharpe.
bloody knew. Why don't you tell me?
Sharpe, we had to be sure.
Sure? Look around you. This isn't soldiery. He couldn't even do it cleanly. Man's a bloody butcher.
A damned impudent man, but you're absolutely right. Call Brand in for questioning. We are going home.
Oh, no, we're not, sir.
Huh? It's a trap, man. They've baited it with a really big cheese, the Rocker powder magazine. We are going home.
No, we bloody not. We're going to get Brand, and we're going to blow up that frog bloody magazine. Pycroft.
You get me in there, Sharpe. I think it could be arranged.
And we're going to use bloody big bait.
Oh? What?
You.
Me?
Yes, you. Sir.
Oh, he looks bad. I think he could do it seeing the surgeon.
Best brown paper and paraffin on, sir. That'll do it.
What are we going to do with him, Sharpe?
Send him home, sir.
Home? He'll need an escort.
Send two of Brand's men back with him. They know the terrain. Gives us a perfect excuse for bringing Brand back.
What if he doesn't want to go back to Wellington's camp?
Oh, he'll want to, sir. Where am I? Once even tried to seduce my wife.
What?
I remember. I should see a surgeon.
Don't worry, Shellington. We'll soon have you back home.
You know, our friend here is going to be hanging around your house.
So will Harris, Pat.
You know what I would really like a Shellington and Harris intellectual battle. Like Shellington will try to quote things, and then like Harris will be in there like, "Not so. You don't know your Voltaire," and then just keep going back and forth, just completely dismantle him. Oh God! Oh, I hope this actually happens. That would be amazing.
You know what I want, don't you?
You need Zara as bait for Brand.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to ask her, Sharpe.
You know what the answer to that will be. She's a Romany. She wants revenge for her parents' death.
They want us to go back, sir.
Why are they calling you back?
I don't know. But it means I get to stay at Sharpe's camp tonight.
Ross is very important to me. You will remember that I have made you what you are. And I could destroy you.
You'll get what you want. But remember, you need me more than I need you. Don't ever threaten me again.
Will there be anything else, Mum?
No, thank you, Harris. You may go.
Thank you, Mum.
There is something else, Harris.
Yes, Mum?
Sit down, Harris.
I wanted to talk to you about Major Sharpe. You've known him longer than I have.
Serving soldiers don't discuss their commanding officers with strangers, Mum.
Stranger? Is that what I am, a stranger? His wife? A stranger?
I'm sorry. I merely meant that you're not a soldier, Mum. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Please, Harris. Talk to me. Tell me what you think of him. Not as a major, but as a man. What makes you love him?
Mom.
Why would you follow him to the death?
Loyalty. We're loyal to him, he's loyal to us. In life and in death. We trust him with our lives, and he trusts us with his life.
And with his wife. He trusts you with his wife.
Okay, there's something really weird going on. I know I said this last episode. I felt bad for like saying something weird is about Jane, like an odd vibe I'm getting with her. But like it's kind of harder now this episode. Like first this issue with, Sharpe not being seemingly high class enough in some regards compared to her and Shellington. Granted, I Shellington definitely is into her. I having a harder time reading into if she cares about him in the same way or if it's just she's happy to talk to someone she thinks is smart. But and now this like why would you follow it? I don't know. I hope not. I mean, I'm just being paranoid, but there's something really wrong with the going on here.
La forteresse de Rocha.
Rocha? Oh wow, Rocha. That's actually my last name.
Nouveau logement. En avant!
Deeply obliged to you, sir. Glad to see the back of him.
Think nothing of it. Shouldn't be out here anyway. Matter of fact, I'm glad you called me back. I should have been here to keep an eye on Ross.
Yeah. Thinks the French are trying to trap us. Mind if I ask you another favour, sir?
Not at all.
Well, between you and me, sir, the lads are getting very nervous about that powder wagon. So I've told Pycroft to take it up to the woods for the night. Take his gypsy girl with him. I'd be damn grateful if you could put on a special guard for him, sir.
I'll take care of it myself.
Thank you.
Of course. I love watching Sharpe come up with these big brain trap strategies. Very nice. Very nice.
What's going on here, eh? We feed frogs to the crows.
We don't. The soldiers, same as us.
Soldiers? You call that bedraggled lot soldiers?
That'll do, Pope. Aren't you the fellows they called chosen men? The scourge of the French? Sure there isn't some mistake? You seem a bit soft-hearted to be chosen men.
Chosen men are men of honor. Men who'll fight any enemy to the death, but still bury them. They have respect.
Right.
Soldats, vous avez la chance de former la nouvelle garnison de cette forteresse. On vous offre une dernière occasion de faire votre paix avec la France.
Vive la France! Vive la France! Vive la France! Vive la France! Vive la France!
We want you to tell us things, Pope.
I'll tell you not.
I'm going to take you into the woods, laddie. You'll go in, a man. How you come out is entirely up to you.
Get out!
There's about 2 ounces of explosives here. Not quite enough to kill you, just enough to make a nasty hole.
Oh my.
Rather unpleasant with all these rats. Wolves, maybe.
Oh my gosh, holy crap.
It's a 7-minute fuse. You'll call for me in about 4. I'll return in about 6, if you're lucky.
you kill her?
Get up!
Wow. It's nice to see Sharpe using his brain. Usually he, kind of just outfights, out brute forces people. But I like this one because he like tricked them, very cunning. Showed a lot of cunning in this. Not that he hasn't before, but I kind of like this whole cunning plan to outsmart Brand. Very, Duco-esque in that regard. So I really enjoy that this side of Sharpe.
Hey, what all Brand's doing? Stop the fuse now, Major. Oh, he told me about it, and he told me that if I told nobody would believe me. But please, Major, for the love of God, stop that fuse. He's a French spy. He's a murderer. He made me a murderer. But he'd make me a spy, too. He's made all of us murderers and spies.
Never! Murderers. Maybe. Oh, we did well out of Brand. Plenty of loot, lots of women, but we're not spies. Pope, maybe. But not me. Not me or the men.
Please, Major, I've told you everything I know.
You think he's told us everything, Sharpe?
No. Can't tell us why the frogs put their powder magazine at risk. What are we doing here?
Ross. They want Major General Ross. Because he knows Wellington's strategy. The frogs were going to jump on you tomorrow night. No prisoners except Ross. The next morning, me and Brand found you all dead. Take on the garrison at the fort. And report back to Wellington as heroes.
Well, I'm convinced, but it won't convince a court-martial. They'll say he said it under duress. Besides, he can always take it all back. Brand has ways of bringing pressure.
But please, Major Sharpe, stop the fuse! Stop the fuse! But it took me in. It took us all in. It took you in too, didn't he, Sharpe? Eh? Remember? When he rescued Lieutenant Graham? You thought he was a hero. Eh? Well, the French set that up. And then you got him promoted.
So I did.
Wow.
I'll have to make up for it now. I don't know why I bother. They'll shoot you anyway.
They might not. I'll turn King's evidence. Might get away with a flogging. They play fair, you know.
I think I can make you a better offer than that. How about you and Harper just go off, eh? Suit you, Pat?
That suits me just fine.
There you go. Just watch him, Pat. He's a crafty little bastard.
Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Sir.
What shall I do to show how much I love her?
Oh my god.
How many millions of sighs can suffice? That wins others' hearts never can move her. Those common methods of love she'll despise.
I do beg your pardon, Mum.
I love Harris. I want Harris more. I like in the episode, when he had to uncover the code for Sharpe. You know, like I really like Harris because he's the smart one. That's his like character archetype. But I don't know. I do hope that him and Hagman definitely have more to do as this series wraps up, because I do like them. I feel like they could have used a bit more development. But yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Harris just messing with those two. Because again, I don't know what Jane, like, I don't know if Jane, like, really likes him, or it's, again, just because she wants to have that poetic, intellectual conversation, and she's starved for it. So she's just taking the first opportunity she can, I don't want to, like, accuse her of being, like, wanting to betray Sharpe. It's just one of those things, So I don't know. Either way, though, good on Harris.
Whoa! Sharpe! Let me and my boys go in and finish off the fort.
I bet you'd like that. Butchering another pathetic bunch of French deserters.
Better for you, surely, Sharpe.
That's not soldiering.
Parlez-vous anglais? I speak little English. What do you want? The French colonel has left you here to die. He's given you bad powder. The powder is so bad, it cannot carry a bullet strong enough to kill me. I wish you to try. Tirez! Tirez!
Wow.
That's soldiering.
Column! Forward!
March south as quickly as you can. If you see a British soldier, surrender. At least you'll be safe.
Merci, monsieur. En avant.
And if you should meet up with your French colonel again, tell him we're 3 times their number.
D'accord. Feeding false information to the enemy. That's soldiering.
Now that's bloody good soldiering. Again, Sharpe is really using his mind on this one with all the deception and the tricks. I really like this. I really like seeing him like use that more of that side of him.
Lock 'em up.
Move on, move on. We're prepared to fight alongside you, Sharpe.
I wouldn't want to be caught dead in the same grave as you.
Come on, move your shoulders. Move on, move on. Go on, keep moving.
Come and see this, Sharpe. Bycroft? The pilot is probably on the other side of this door.
I'll have to blow it open.
Well, blow it open then.
And risk setting off the whole magazine.
Well, you're supposed to be the expert, aren't you?
Frogs, sir! Five to 1, lads. What do you say?
5-1 against us the first time they come. But after that, the odds turn in our favor. What do you say, lads? What do you say, lads?
Yeah! Show the colours! Hagman, call Major General Ross for the field court-martial. On the double.
Aye, sir.
Hector, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. It may have been my fault. I may have cut the fuses too short.
Not like you to cut short fuses, Septimus.
We're getting married, Zara and I, if we get out of this. You'll have to be my best man, Hector. Can't have a best man who cuts a short fuse, eh? It'd be a great
honor, Septimus. My dear.
Hopefully no one dies. That's too happy of a note.
Mad, Sharpe. Court-martial with the frogs being at the door.
That's why I want a court-martial, sir. I want Colonel Brand tried as a traitor. I want him tried for 6 murders. Captain Craig will act for the defence.
If I can think of anything to say.
Very well, Sharpe. There'll be a record of this trial. I want everything done by the book. I want witnesses. I want proof.
And let's get started straight away, sir.
Very well. You have 10 minutes for the prosecution and no more.
I call my first witness, sir, Zara the Gypsy Girl. Whoever murdered her mother found it on her finger. Did you ever wear such a ring, Colonel Brand?
Of course not, you damn fool.
This is a sketch drawn by Mr. Shellington of Colonel Brand on the morning of the 10th of October. It's signed and dated. It shows that Colonel Brand was wearing Zara's mother's ring on that morning.
Wow. Dang. You know, Brand left a lot of bread trails that got him caught between, you know, using the same kill method with the French soldier, keeping evidence, like that on him, talking about his disgust openly of gypsies, like, kind of an idiot. I mean, like, definitely at first I was like, dang, this guy's kind of clever, but then now I think that's the whole thing. He's a fraud. He got by as far as he did because the French were giving him victories. They rigged the game in his favor. In truth, he's not all that smart or clever.
This is a sketch drawn by Mr. Shillington on the following day, by which time Colonel Brand had realised that Zara had probably most likely heard or seen her mother being murdered. As you can see, sir,
The ring is now gone.
Hmm.
You have anything to say to that, Colonel Brand?
I've never seen the ring before in my life.
Turn out your pockets, Brand. I knew you were too mean to throw it away.
That's not proof.
That's a lot of proof, actually.
Folk must have put it in my pocket.
Before we leave these sketches, sir, one more detail. See this braided cord on the riding crop wrapped around his hands? See the braid? The same X marks that we found on the gypsy girl's necks back at the camp. That we found on the neck of the deserter yesterday.
Dang.
Same mark.
You're excused, my child.
That's just the first of the details, sir. I now intend to read a testimony of the late Sergeant Pope. It's quite conclusive, sir. I think you'll agree.
Dude, Sharpe can do everything. Marriage counseling, therapy, soldiering, prosecuting, spying. He's just too good at everything. I'm like, dang, bro, Prosecutor Sharpe up in here, bro. Is there anything this man can't do?
You heard it, that we have a prima facie case to convict Colonel Brand and sentence him accordingly.
Get on with it, Sharpe.
Oh, I protest. This isn't a proper court-martial.
Oh, come on, Brand. We're doing our best. There's a bloody war on.
Colonel Brand is no hero. He's a murderer.
A fraud.
A traitor. And a spy. I don't know his motives, but I can guess. I suspect you'll find he has debts back home. Mortgage, gambling debts, maybe a blackmailer he has to pay off. Who knows? Maybe he was just mad for money. Sold his soul for French gold. I demand the death penalty. That concludes the case for the prosecution.
Captain Craig, do you have anything to say for the defense?
Nothing in his defense. Nothing in mine.
There's nothing to refute all that, though. Like, Sharpe completely nailed everything.
Colonel Brand, do you wish to say something?
Do you really think anyone in London will stand for this? You know how it'll look. A zealous officer being persecuted by small and petty men.
The frog, sir! Frog column advancing!
Prince of Wales, all volunteers. We'll give them 3 volleys. They fire at will. Then we'll give them the cold steel.
Wow.
Take their suction bombs. 6-second fuse.
There's 6-second fuses.
He'll be back. I'm getting too old for this.
Never say die, Hagman.
Too old, are you, Hagman? Yeah. The court-martial has reached its verdict. Colonel Brand has been convicted on 6 counts of murder and has been sentenced to death. The sentence to be carried out in a manner to be determined at a later date. In other words, when we get out of here. If we get out of here. Court-martial dismissed.
Guilty. Sentence is death.
Wellington will have to confirm that sentence, Craig. And I'll never make it back to camp.
Well, you've had your fun, Sharpe.
But it'll be over in the next few minutes when the frogs come over that wall. Then you'll need a friend. I'll be your friend, Sharpe, but you're going to have to beg. Because they'll torture you. They'll torture you and they'll torture Ross. You'll be begging me to make them stop. And by God, I'm going to make you beg, Sharpe.
Did you see that, Harper?
Oh, me? No, I saw nothing, sir.
Did you see what happened to Colonel Brand?
Oh, he's a funny fish, sir. I just saw him jump headlong into the wishing well. Why do you think he'd want to do something like that, sir?
Thank you, Harper. You shouldn't have done that, Sharpe.
Yes, I should.
Pycroft thinks he's found a way out. A tunnel that leads out onto the hill. Trouble is, we'll need a garrison to provide a rear guard. Let the rest of us get away.
I think I can find that garrison.
Yep. Brand's men.
How would you like to die like soldiers?
Good luck, Craig.
Good luck, Sharpe.
Come on, come on! Come on!
Deploys in 10 minutes, Sharpe. 310, 311, 312. Yeah. 585, 586, 587, 588.
It's nice to see that not all of Brand's men were evil. Like, it was mainly just him and, you know, his accomplice. But it's nice to see the rest were actually just, you know, not evil people.
598, 599, home. 601, 602.
Time to cut them too long, Septimus.
This poor French general.
How about a song, Hagman? I'm a Vrumque Cano. Summit. Sing of Arms and the Man.
Very impressive, Sharpe.
It's of a gentleman soldier as a sentry he did stand.
Forward, march!
He kindly saluted a fair maid by the waving of his hand. So boldly then he kissed her and he passed it as a joke. And he drilled her into his sentry box wrapped up in a soldier's cloak.
Les ordres de l'empereur. Vous avez failli à votre devoir.
I dreamed of you last night.
Oh my gosh.
When the muse came.
Shut up.
And I wrote you this poem. I trust you'll not be offended. I dreamed of you. How shall I say? Undraped.
Ooh, no.
Oh, Mr. Shellington. I don't know if I dare let you read it.
My love in her attire doth show her wit. It doth so well become her. For every season she has dressings fit, for winter, spring, and summer. No beauty she doth miss, when all her robes are on.
But beauty's self she is, when all her robes are gone.
Yes. Yes, my boy Harris. Dude, I knew it. I knew it. He's there to call out all the BS, bro. Wow.
A fine poem. First published as a poetical rhapsody in 1602, originally attributed to Anonymous of all people. But personally, I think it was written by Francis Davison.
Francis Davison, eh?
I'm so sorry. We poets share a common muse.
Oh, shut up.
Poetry is like an apple tree, and we poets like birds of the air, alight and feed on it where we may.
Wow. Dude, Harris just saved like Sharpe's marriage right there. MVP.
Francis Davison, eh? Wrote it on a candle fly, did he?
Light to the silly fly, to the dear light I fly, of your disdainful eyes. But in a diverse wise, she with the flame doth play, by night alone, and I, both night and day.
That's me. A silly fly drawn to the candle light. I nearly got my wings burned, didn't I, Harris?
I don't think so. He's not that hot.
I love Harris.
Anything to report, Rifleman Harris?
Nothing serious, sir. Small skirmish. He went off with his tail between his legs.
Relieved of guard duty, Harris. Turn to your unit.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good to see you, lad.
Likewise, Dan.
Well done, Harris.
Is he dead, Patrick?
He'll never lay a hand on you again. Ever.
Did you think of me? All the time?
All the time. When we get back to England, it will be like this. All the time.
We'll have a house with a garden. We'll have friends to stay. We could read books together. Play the piano. One day.
Well done, Pycroft.
My lord.
No problems with the explosives this time, Ross?
No, sir. Horse guards will need to know about Colonel Brand, sir.
Tell him he died a hero's death. Let's get on with the war.
My lord.
Gentlemen.
Here's 14.
Yep, that's the end of the episode. I really like that one. I mean, I've liked every okay, except maybe Sharpe's Gold. I mean, I like that one, but for like the wrong reasons. I did enjoy the change of pace, like with you know, like the villain, like someone who comes across very formidable, but Brand ultimately showed at the end like that kind of aura of this guy who was intimidating and stuff kind of just ended up very pathetic and like a fraud. And I think the show captured that really well, because even my earlier things like, oh, maybe he's like you know, kind of like this awesome battle hardened spy at the end. No, he was just, and he was a spy, but like a very pathetic person. And I think the show really captured that fall, and Mark Strong, he's a great actor all the time. The marital dynamic between Sharpe and Jane is very interesting to me. It is, I'm starting to see cracks in it, and I'm wondering where it goes. Because with Teresa, everything was just fine and dandy. You know, everything seemingly was just great. But here with Jane, things are like, I don't know. I get a weird vibe from it. I'm glad Harris got more scenes to do. Like I said, I really do like when that they've kind of pushed Harris a bit more, like give him stuff to do. Even though this role was more comedic relief, it's still I'm happy to see more of that. And overall, yeah, another cool adventure. And I'm gonna end the video right here, and I'll see you guys next time when we cover the next episode of Sharpe.